I hope I didn't make the wrong decision.
And we ended up going out the window, and I landed on Toad's car.
You guys made a real
It
mess.
doesn't look like it matters much.
Looks
Maybe.
worse than the day.
I don't think anybody's here.
No, but
We came all this way for nothing.
All right, son. All right, he's gone. He's left. It's over now.
I don't think we would have caught anyone, even if we did come here first.
Is that his son?
Toad's? I think.
Be nice in there, okay?
I'm always nice. I'm always nice and honest. Oops, that's not what I meant to do.
Bigby! And Miss White! Surely you didn't come all this way just for my bother? Sorry, Bigby. It's embarrassing to have to admit, but I thought there was someone else in Woody's place. There wasn't,
Okay, so it
though.
doesn't seem to
Not
have
when I
mattered.
checked. Nothing but a leaky drain pipe. Imagination must have got the best of me. So, you know, false alarm. Sorry for dragging Miss White into this.
What's going on?
What do you mean? Nothing's going on, Bigby. I don't know what you mean. Truly. False alarm is all. Sorry.
Is your son in there?
Oh, he's fine, Miss White. Just stung his little toe. Better swimmer than walker, just like his dad.
Uh-huh.
Anna.
So, I guess you'll be taking off now. No need to hang around here anymore.
No, you're
I mean,
funny.
I'm sorry you came all the way here for nothing. But it was nothing, really.
This is for your own safety, Toad. You called us, remember?
Yeah, I know, and I appreciate it, mate, but...
Fine. Relax. We'll be out of here in a minute. I just want to check things out first.
All right. I just don't want to waste your time, is all. Have a seat. Have a cup of tea. Whatever you like.
TJ? Are you alright? There you are. I don't mean to intrude, but Flycatcher said you had a pretty awesome insect collection, and I was wondering if you could perhaps let me see it?
It has a weevil.
Cool.
It has a
Just
weevil.
mind the upholstery while you're
Cool.
looking for nothing.
Yeah, sure thing. Your lock's busted.
Eh?
The lock. It looks like somebody kicked in the door.
For Christ's sakes, a fucking lock's been busted for weeks, mate. Right, it's just like everything else in this bloody building.
And that's no safety concern. And you just like to leave your lamps down here broken and
The
stuff.
lamp's broke, too.
Fucking hell. Damn thing must have fell off the table.
Uh-huh. The lamp just fell off the table.
You know, with this place, it's like living on a foundation of termites, it is. All so cheap, it's a wonder it stays standing as long as it does.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah, that's whew, totally inconspicuous.
You bleeding?
Why? Is that...
It's blood. Still fresh.
Oh, well, I cut me hand. Ran around like a tit trying to pick out a wrap. Must have got some on the furnishments. Lamp in pieces, blood on the wall. It's awful, I know.
That totally looks like blood from your finger.
Why? Don't you go mother-henning now. The wound didn't sit very long, you know. Perks of being a fable, I suppose. And a frog.
Uh-huh, believing every word you say. Okay, I am back, and I can read Book of Fables since we're here. Prince Lawrence, Faith's husband. After escaping the homelands, Prince Lawrence and his wife Faith immediately fell victim to the harsh reality of the mundane world. They moved to New York, hoping to find aid in a community of fellow fables. But without enough money to live in Fabletown, they had to settle on an apartment on the outskirts of the neighborhood. Unfortunately, that meant that they were out of sight and out of mind when it came to government assistance. Their prospects dwindling, Faith left Lawrence to try to make it on her own. Now without his wife for support, Lawrence struggles to motivate himself and quickly sinks into depression. The Tweedledee brothers, Dumb and Dee, are thugs for hire. They appear human, allowing them to carry out their contracts in the Mundy world without drawing suspicion. They are as inseparable as they are ruthless.
What is it now? If it's blood, you know what happened.
No, there's marks here on the windowsill. And what's that about?
No real reason. Just last night, when I'd come out, I was in a downright dizzy, mate, as you would be. And I plumb forgot the keys to this place. And I had to climb in through the bloody window.
Really?
Scared Junior off to death.
Yeah, that's why he's scared. Believe every word you're saying, Toad.
Heard the new Shakin' Stevens album yet? If you're gonna say something, out with it.
You don't have spare keys? You wouldn't need keys?
But you wouldn't need keys. Since the lock's broken, so why'd you climb in through the window?
Huh?
Why'd you climb in through the window? You said it yourself. The lock's been rotten for weeks. You wouldn't have needed a key to get in.
Fucking hell. Just what are you on about, mate? After the state I was in, I didn't have me head, that's all it was. I forgot the fucking handle was fucking busted. And I'll tell you what else. It's embarrassing you bringing all this shit up, alright? So quit it with a 3rd degree and all that.
No. No, I continue. It's my job.
What happened here?
The poker? What of it?
There's more blood on the tip. Did this happen before or after you came in the window?
After. I was poking the coals and it slipped a bit. Sliced up in my foot like a seashell. Looked like a shit ugly thing. Okay, Sheriff, now what?
I thought you cut your hand.
Wait, you dropped it on your foot? You told me before that you cut your hand.
Yeah, no, I did cut my hand. I cut my hand first, and that made me drop the damn thing on my foot. Ruinous flip of events, really.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, will you not make a big faff out of this? There's nothing to solve here, Sheriff. I'm telling you everything
Yeah, I
that
could have
happened.
figured that out forever
Why
ago.
don't you believe me? I mean, things happen, you know.
I think maybe you're hiding something.
Hiding something?
Maybe. But, to tell you the truth, I don't know yet. But I know you're lying about something.
But I'm not.
And you're just gonna make it worse for yourself the longer you keep up the act.
I'm not bullshitting you. Honest.
We'll see.
Yeah. Sure, yep. Totes believe you.
That more blood?
No, just a clean space in the dust. Did you move something?
Ah, maybe one of Junior's toys or something. I mean, who knows?
The lamp? Yep, the lamp.
That broken lamp used to be here, right? Just tell me what happened.
Nothing happened, mate. Nothing! And why did the lamp have to be there, of all the blooming pointless inquiries? It's my own place. Don't you think I'll know what happens in it?
Because the lamp was always over here, Toad. It was over here, and now it's there. The space in the dust is from where you moved
I
it.
did some refiguring. Who fucking cares? Bloody hell, mate. Come on, get off with this. Bigby.
You can
come
stop
on,
lying
I'm begging
whenever
for
you want,
mercy
'cause
over
it's
here,
kind of
old boy.
annoying.
I was looking forward to a nice afternoon. Just me and me son, and you've taken up enough of a day with all this sniffing around at me private belongings. I'm sorry I called, really I am. But will you please just bugger off?
No.
Not yet.
Not yet, you say, to my face. You think I'm hiding something from you? Well, you've had to go of the room for a fair bit of time now. Nothing's here. So when? When are you gonna leave? I mean, I feel like I'm on trial here. In my own bloody home.
When you start telling me the truth, Toad.
But I've told you the truth, mate. Jesus Christ, what more do you want?
You lied, Toad.
Toad, these stories have made no sense. You didn't cut yourself on the poker. You didn't forget your keys. You didn't bump the lamp off the table.
You didn't break
Wanna
down
tell
your
me
door.
what's going on?
She doesn't think much of me, I don't think.
Oh, I wouldn't necessarily say that. Progress? Mr. Toad, you're bleeding.
Take off the hat.
It was that butcher, a Tweedle, Dum or D. You gotta strip them down to their johnnies before you can tell which is which. He come bulging in, screaming about something the woodsman had. Or thought he had, I don't know. He tore up the place, beat me up when I said I didn't have it. And if you had come in when I asked you to, maybe he wouldn't have had the nerve to strong-arm me boy.
He hurt Toad Jr. How awful.
I'm pretty sure
What
that would
the
have
hell
happened
does he
anyway.
care? It's always the same with you, isn't it, Big B? If I'm in trouble, need help, if I call about something, you always take a livelong day to get here. What if he done something worse, eh? I'm tired of feeling trivial, mate. A lot of us are.
We're sorry, TJ. Really. We were lucky it didn't go any further.
What did you tell him?
Nothing. There's nothing he wanted to know, except if I had this thing that he wanted. I would have told you. I wanted to, really, I did. But he said if word of this ever got back to him, if he ever thought you knew, or Miss White, he'd come back and kill my boy. I even tried to give the bastard a coat. He wouldn't take it.
Whose coat?
The girl.
Dad borrows things from people who live here. Sometimes.
Borrows.
I don't steal nothing.
Sometimes.
Here will astonish you.
That
mate.
sounds like
I merely
Clementine.
repossess what's been left behind.
Well, we'll be taking the coat now. If she has next of kin, family, anyone.
All right. Fetch him the fur. Fine bit of dress it is.
Oh.
No, I wouldn't wear it outside.
Wait. It's an envelope.
Fucking hell, of course there is. For my luck, it's a map to some bloody doubloons.
It's addressed to Prince Lawrence. What do you want to do with it?
Keep it, open it, it belongs to Lawrence.
Don't make it a dilemma.
We need to know what was
I'm
inside.
sorry, Faith.
What could she have been sorry for?
I don't know. Maybe Lawrence does.
Well, it's been quite a surprising day for all of us, hasn't it? I'd see you out, but I'm afraid of dripping any more blood in the place.
It was very nice talking to you, TJ.
Thanks. See ya.
Yep, that is the
And don't
person
worry
that
about what
plays
happened,
Clementine's voice.
Just feel better, okay?
And if you're looking for the woodsman, try down at the Trip Trap.
Does it always go that smoothly?
Not often.
So, split a cab?
Sure. I can only go to the Trip Trap for now, anyway.
Not because of what Toad said.
Hopefully the woodsman's there. Or, I don't know. Someone who will know where to find him.
And it's
It's
going
my
to
best
play into the fact that we don't have
Our
money right
only
now.
lead, really.
When you put it that way.
Every time I think I'm getting
It's
a
so
handle on what's
pretty,
going
that
on,
slutty.
things
Look at all those
just get more
lights.
complicated.
I like this setting. I like it a
feels
lot.
We're always a step behind.
The woodsman is the only lead we've got. And he was one of the last people to see Faith alive. Getting some answers out of him will start to clear things up.
I hope you're right. Bigby,
I'm so sure it's not
be
him.
honest with me. Who do you think did this?
I don't know.
I know it's still early, but
Her husband, Dee,
I
the
just
woodsman,
feel a step
more.
behind.
Bluebeard, the pimp.
It's an uncomfortable feeling.
We haven't talked to him yet, but
Tell me. I don't think anything would surprise me at this point.
I feel like
Kind of like
has
Bluebeard
something to
because
do with
it's the
this.
same
I
MO.
have the same suspicion.
I don't know how or why just yet, but if you're asking,
It's either
this
him
is
or
his
I have no
MO.
idea.
There's still
But
a
it's
lot
not
of
any of the
questions. We
suggestions.
find the woodsman, figure out what he knows, and go from there.
Makes sense. That's probably the best approach.
Look at how pretty it is. Oh my gosh. Thanks for the help. Not as bad as I thought. Good job.
Thanks
I
for
wish
you.
there was... Sorry.
Go ahead. It wasn't important. I was going to say.
Go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, it's... It's nothing. I just... Seeing all this today, there are fables that are struggling worse than I'd imagined. We pay so much attention to the residents of the woodlands. You forget there's a whole community out there to serve. To have to turn to prostitution. I wish there was more we could do.
Well, you didn't help out much, so.
Isn't how I thought
Well,
it
not
would be,
specifically you, but.
but Crane runs things his own way.
You're doing your best. It's all anyone can do.
Obviously, you don't know what I do all day. Right now, I'm the gatekeeper, making sure none of these disenfranchised folks are, as he puts it, wasting his time.
You'll fix it.
I don't know.
Kissy, kissy.
It's just a broken system. The fables who walk in through the back door like Bluebeard, we have all the time in the world for them. You try and come in through the front door, through the proper channels, asking for anything, needing help. Well, I turn you away.
It's not your fault. Just blame it all on Crane.
Now things are worse off than they've ever been.
Well, that's not true.
Right. We've had it worse, but not by much. Maybe this isn't for me.
Stick with it. You'll
I thought
figure it
public
out. Maybe you
service
could
was
leave.
Pure.
You should stick it out. There are fables that would give up a lot to be in the position you're in, and I think it's easier to change something from the inside.
You're telling me change comes from within.
Sure.
Not the advice I imagined hearing from you.
I'm full of surprises.
And we don't have
Maybe
the money.
you should handle this one.
Yeah. Maybe I should.
Or does that not come into play? Apparently that doesn't come
Bigby.
into play.
Just be careful, please.
You too, always, don't worry.
The same goes for you.
I will.
Any person we get sweet on. Oh.